Hi, my name is Nate Hegyi and I'm a reporter with the Mountain West News Bureau. We're a consortium of NPR member stations that cover the region. And this summer I had the opportunity to do a story about American Prairie Reserve. It's a nonprofit organization that's ran by an ex-Silicon Valley entrepreneur. And essentially what it's doing is it's trying to create this new kind of national park, one that's privately funded and free to the public. And they're building it by purchasing ranches, kicking out the cows, and replacing them with wild bison. They're doing it out in the Great Plains of eastern Montana, and their goal is to create something that's much, much bigger than Yellowstone National Park, but that has all the animals of Yellowstone. So grizzly bears, and wolves, and bison, and pronghorn, essentially trying to make it look like what it did before white settlers came out west. And so I drove up there in my old 99 Toyota Tacoma for about 2 weeks, living in the back of my truck and talking with ranchers, most of whom hate the project because they say it's destroying their way of life, hunters who like it because they think that it could bring some tourism dollars because you can actually hunt in this wildlife reserve, to the biologists that are working on building this reserve, to the guy who started it, Sean Garrity, that ex-Silicon Valley entrepreneur, and to the folks that were here before all of those white people were there, which were the indigenous people of the Fort Belknap and Fort Peck Indian reservations. We got to be able to build this really, really big, nuanced, complicated picture of how conservation is playing out in the West right now. And it was really challenging. It was challenging to put all these stories together and make them fit. And normally when you do stories about land and about conservation, they can be really boring. So it was really important for us to have lots of great characters and interesting characters, people you really care about. And, being able to spend 2 weeks in a place was really important, because normally as a journalist, you sometimes, parachute in to a place. I'm very familiar with this part of the country. I've lived out in Montana for 13 years, but you still kind of, you go in, talk to people for a couple days, and then you're hightailing it out of there. Being able to spend 2 weeks there meant I was having dinner with folks, talking with them off the record, really getting to understand their perspective. Because of that, we were able to build this really beautiful, nuanced audio documentary. And I hope you liked it, and I hope you came away from it thinking that, wow, this is a really complicated story. It's got a lot of nuance, and I was actually entertained by a story about land and conservation, which can normally be kind of boring. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.